Surprise! We're about 13 minutes early tonight. So, before we get started, I should probably tell you something that anybody can see right now, and that is the fact that there is no video for Saturday or Sunday. We're going to hopefully fix that soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Ashley has any snack stashes available or not, but I mean, we will fix that soon.
Yeah, might not be that. It might actually be me reviewing films that AJ's probably never going to get the chance to see because the Kickstarter films. Because I caught the Being Frank, the Chris Sivey story, aka the guy behind the mask of Frank Sidebottom, aka the guy that inspired the film Frank from a few years back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I doubt that's going to get any major release in America.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm good with doing that.
So I'll probably shoot that later.
Cool. So that would be your video for Saturday, perhaps.
So the reason why we've come earlier as well is interesting breaking news is going down. There are reports that a few of the WWE talent are not going to be able to make it to Montreal in time.
Yeah, there's some sort of an issue with their flights and transportation in general.
Yeah, some of them were supposed to have a layover in Newark to go to Montreal today, but due to bad weather, they can't go. So with some of them, they're obviously having to go the old-fashioned driveway. Thankfully, from what I saw from the report, anybody that has border issues, so like the Hardys or R-Truth or people on drug problems,
right,
and whatever, because that's known ahead of time and because they're with the WWE, it's being allowed.
That's good.
The interesting twist, though, Joe was apparently supposed to be part of the show, but he is gravely ill.
Yep.
So whatever he was supposed to be part of with Braun, I guess, isn't happening. But the most interesting thing, combined with a tweet that just went live about an hour ago, Dean Ambrose is there because his contract doesn't expire, I think, until the end of the month.
Right.
And he's going to be in a network special, maybe live thing.
On Sunday at 9:30?
On Sunday. After... Oh, no, Sunday... Let me have a quick look, see if it's on the network schedule.
Pretty sure it's 9:30.
Yeah, it's 9:30 Eastern. I was getting confused with them being a Worlds Collide, but there isn't. That's interesting because at the minute it's currently listed as Money in the Bank 2012.
Interesting.
So that's obviously a relatively last-minute change.
So, I guess that's an extreme cold open. So, welcome to yet another wrestling podcast exclusively here on the Popcast Network. My name is Owen. I'm your moderator for this evening, but technically not because we're going to be live, so I can actually stay awake during live shows for the most part. When it's live, not when it's like I'm like listening to people talk. So we're going to be dissecting night 1 and night 2. So we're doing a live show tomorrow night too for the 2019 Superstar Shakeup, which is going to send various superstars to Raw, to SmackDown, and to NXT.
If we're talking about, I mean, by NXT, are we including the Worlds Collide thing that's on afterwards with the cruiserweights?
I mean, given the time frame, no. Perhaps tomorrow, maybe, if you want to discuss it after.
Well, no, because are we doing something Wednesday or not?
I have yet to decide.
Okay. I just thought if we did, we could live cover NXT and the Worlds Collide thing because that was taped last week. If we're talking about, critical analysis, do you want to give your thoughts on Archibald Peck quitting WWE.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of Jimmy Jacobs and what happened with him.
Yeah.
Very,
Now come
very
to think
much,
of it.
very parallel between the two. It seems like, okay, as you guys know that have been following along for a long time, you know that this show is very different from general podcasts you're going to hear. Since I am a commentator by nature, I like to call matches. That's what I do. And then we discuss during the show. So it's like Mystery Science Theater 3000 meets wrestling commentary. So basically, what that means is that I really enjoy being able to talk about the matches, put them over, actually the matches that are in the ring, not necessarily caring about what's supposed to come up in segment 15 of the night. I don't worry about that. I worry about trying to put over the talent that's in the ring at the time because they're busting their ass like they do every single night. That being said, I think I've realized at the point now that I could never work for WWE because I don't like being micromanaged. And apparently that's all that happens in Stamford Land. And I don't blame anybody at this point.
I was going to say Triple H is the way forward, but it's now come out today via something that Darren Young was basically saying he couldn't do the crossface chicken wing despite the fact he was being managed by Bob Backlund because it was promised to be Asuka's move.
Wow. So you're basically saying that we're going into old Norm Connor's PWX rules. And you know what I mean by that. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, in the PWX locker room, local promotion in Pennsylvania, it's like where Corey Graves got his start when he was Sterling James Keenan, among a lot of other superstars that you've seen night in and night out, and we'll see a lot of them tonight. There was a thing, a spoken but yet unspoken rule in the locker room that if you had a finish, no one else could have your finish, and if someone had someone came into the company, they have to find a new finish.
Mm-hmm.
That was a legitimate rule.
For some reason.
Yeah, I've never been able to get that either. But we've got a lot to talk about tonight, and it's good to know that we're doing this Superstar Shakeup edition, basically because I didn't really. You guys know how hard WrestleMania was in a lot of ways, so I'm trying to give back. I'll give you guys a little bit more wrestling content because I know it's very popular, and I want to make sure that we talk about wrestling a little bit more. I may not watch as much as I'd like to, but I'm still watching things. Just like I got finished watching Being the Elite a few minutes ago.
I have not been able to catch that just yet. So
Priorities, good sir, priorities.
Well, I was seeing Missing Link and Shazam and the Being Frank film at multiple cinemas, so it was a bit problematic.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, obviously we got the Jacksonville show got a pre-sale code. It goes up, tickets go on sale this week. It's up in the air if I get to go or not. Looks more likely that I'm going to be going to Fyter Fest instead.
Uh-oh.
So that's a very good possibility right now with those matches getting announced. Of course, talking about the Elite against Pac and the Lucha Bros got announced for the main event. And now we have Darby Allin versus Cody. And more matches to be announced in the near future. Being the Elite also showed a new, even though we haven't started Raw yet, so I can talk about this right now. Basically, that they signed Shima officially, so that's the deal now.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks more and more likely that the Super Smash Brothers are coming to All Elite Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting cameos from Rosemary, of course, still renewed her contract with Impact. Mick Foley, Tennille Dashwood, and Ashley, without giving it away who it is, you'll appreciate this. We have a librarian.
Ooh. okay, now I need to watch this one here, get a chance.
Yes. And of course, I need to catch up on Grimm's Toy Show too. But of course, I ended up working in like an hour and 40 minutes longer than I was supposed to today because we're that busy because it's a busy time. And then I came home. I ran my 3 miles like always, and then I had dinner a few minutes ago. So yeah, that's why I didn't really have enough time to do much tonight. So for those of you that are joining us tonight, whether live or in archive, we thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us here on the Popcast Network. Ashley and myself are going to do a little bit of Raw for you guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Should be an interesting night. There could be a lot of big time moves. There could be a lot of pointless moves, and there could be a lot of why moves.
Well, the big thing for me, of course, is actually tomorrow because
Yep.
if we are going to make the transition to SmackDown being the leading brand,
They got to start it.
because of because of the deal with Fox and everything. Something needs to happen sooner rather than later for her.
I'm literally sticking with what I said before, even though when I said it, it was Brock retaining. But I'll tell you right now, I think the title's going to SmackDown. The Universal title is going to SmackDown with Seth Rollins, and I think Kofi's going to stay on Raw. I think they're going to flip the titles in the shakeup.
God, this is getting really confusing. I think USA is currently showing the Hall of Fame highlights. Didn't they do that last week?
Goodness. I don't watch these things.
That's the problem.
Well, no, not really, because I don't have USA, so I mean, I don't have cable. I don't have television, to be quite honest. So
He has nothing.
yeah. So we're gonna have some fun tonight for sure. So I think the titles are gonna switch hands, which switch brands. I think at least one NXT champion is gonna get drafted to a main roster brand.
I guess the question is, I wouldn't think Joe switching would be a smart move.
No, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
I think Strowman going to SmackDown, if the push is happening,
I think that makes more
makes
sense.
sense. Yeah. Build the tease and all that.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I watch Raw. I don't watch SmackDown, so this is gonna maybe decide if I'm going to be sticking with what am I going to be watching SmackDown moving forward, or if I'm going to be just sticking with this Monday show every week. Because I can't see us going back to like a 2 or 3 show week. I can't. I don't see a way to do it. I mean, kind of, but there's so much to do, so much to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see where we go. So we're kicking off. It looks like we're kicking off the show with showing what happened during the Hall of Fame.
Well, this is still
USA.
what went down on. This is still what went down last week. This is the 1 hour Hall of Fame highlights thing.
Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the all rights reserved. We're good to go. Then now forever. Let's do this. So we are going to start the show off. If you guys have any questions or comments in chat, you're more than welcome to leave them. We're in Montreal tonight. Ashley, you have volume. I don't, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Started bad, everybody.
Oh no. Do I see Stephanie McMahon coming out?
Yep.
God dang it.
You're gonna
Why?
go. Half the people that we wanted to show you tonight are fucking stuck. Lol. That's what it
So of course we have our
like.
two. We have the McMahons are now in the ring. What's funny with what I was streaming, it's hilarious because all of a sudden I see Stephanie in the ring, and then 2 seconds later I see Shane and Stephanie both in the ring, like he appeared as if he was from the Matrix.
I'm guessing they're both there.
They are.
Oh god. They're booing because it's Canada.
Yeah, it's Bizarro World. Don't you remember?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Mike Rome showed up. Mike Rome gets to do the best in the world shit.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be honest. As long as Mike Rome gets to have TV time, I'm good with that.
See, that's impressive. Mike Rome gets one take. Greg Hamilton do it 7 times.
That's how those former Idol hosts do it, sir. Let's just say Mike Rome is a jack of all trades.
Oh, hang on. CM Punk is going to follow them about forever.
Well, yeah. You can help with the live crowd. What's going on right now, Ashley? Because obviously I cannot hear the show.
I guess he's saying best in the world in Quebecois.
Oh goodness. I love Shane's high tops here.
Are we stalling for time because they're not fucking there?
It's very possible. It's what it looks like.
Oh, of course, the cheap heat.
Yeah. Why not? Of course.
Starting right now from this moment. Where's McGillicuddy? It's always interesting with this because anybody that shows up tonight can show up tomorrow. But the great thing is, of course, if anybody shows up tomorrow, they're on forever on Tuesdays, at least for the time being in the future.
What it looks like. And of course, we're live for this, so it's kind of like, yeah, I have to look at this. No, I don't want to watch video packages. I did that for 17 hours of WrestleMania.
Well, no, let's be honest. This is a video package of just... Yeah, of course it is. It's a video package of Shane doing all the shit he's done over the past month. Wait, is she heel? Is she face?
I'm pretty sure they're both heel right now. At least that's the way they're acting. Here comes the Miz to interrupt.
So apparently Miz is Raw.
I'm okay with that.
So I guess. You know what? Miz versus Seth might be interesting.
Again, I don't think that Seth is staying on Raw.
The problem is with Miz as face. Yeah, but the problem is you've got Kofi as a face champion and Seth as a face champion. And Miz is not going to be heel anymore.
Nope. Shane with the worst punches in the history of our sport.
They seem to be saying that he's part of a Monday Night Raw, so it looks like he's... I guess it makes sense, though, because somebody like Miz is a strong, stable set of hands if Raw defaults to become the number 2 brand because of the Fox deal. Oh, shit! Miz is busted again. Miz is busted in his hairline again.
Oh, no.
Montreal is cursed, everybody.
That's an easy thing to split open, too. Especially when it's already busted open as it is.
I'm guessing Money in the Bank is going to be the combination of that feud. Becky Lynch, Ruby Riott coming tonight. No Nia Jax on here either because of her stuff, so she could show up any point in the next, 5 months on a brand. So I wouldn't be surprised if something happened there.
It's possible she's not coming back this year.
Yeah. And you know what? With the blood down his face? Is that Mrs. Becky moment?
Maybe.
Is that Mrs. Becky moment?
Let's recap some more stuff here.
Yeah, we're just doing part highlights, part stills.
Yep.
Of all the shit that went down at the Mania of Wrestling in the opening match. Which apparently wasn't supposed to be the opening match.
No, it was not.
Made a very last on-the-fly call. So that reaction that Hulk Hogan did was apparently legitimate.
Yes, it was. He had no idea Paul Heyman was coming out.
So the whole hand wave thing was just like, wait, you just copied the fans when they did that thing.
Later tonight,
Seth Roman and a mystery partner versus Baron, Drew, and Lashley. So it's either somebody coming from SmackDown or, oh, look, Dean is back. We're not trying to cover up the fact that people can't make it to the fucking show. Also, when they cut... The one thing I'd like to know, every time they're transitioning from Raw to... from graphics or from a video package to graphics or graphics to what we're seeing now with Ricochet, there is like a gunfire going off. It's like a bloody revolver being shot in a bloody Western. It's like, I don't know what that is, Kevin. Shots fired. Biggie and Tupac are dead. I don't know. So I guess this means officially Richard O'Shea is Raw.
Apparently. It is an 8-man tag.
8-man tag. Well, we know who's with him. Except, is the equipment going to fucking work this week? Or is he just going to go... Whoop? Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes. I'm telling you, that introduction.
We've got to make it's brilliant. Now, because of what happened weeks ago, we have to stay to see if the equipment works. And there is a technical failure. Usually we could. Oh no, it's working. They fixed it. Oh wow. Black's got like a new jacket. Black's got like a special jacket, hasn't he?
Yeah, at least they covered
Now,
up the fact.
the question is, what if they had the Hardys come to Raw
They could.
and Hawkins and Ryder go to SmackDown?
That could easily happen.
Then again, it could be Hawkins and Ryder teaming with them. So
That's more likely.
Oh, we've got to wait. We've got to wait for the bloody Tron to. Are they now? Are they gonna? I'm trying to work out now whether they're gonna cut away so we don't see who's coming out. They're gonna give jobber entrances to people as part of the Superstar Shakeup. This would be funny.
And I'm looking at you, Revival.
Hang on.
Yep.
They mentioned Hawkins and Ryder. I don't know who the other four are though.
It's gonna have. I would say if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be the Revival and another team.
I'm trying to think of a heel tag team on SmackDown.
Again, this is hard for me because I don't have knowledge of these things.
Nakamura and Rusev?
Possibly.
Unless, of course, the whole Superstar shakeup is actually the fact that Ricochet and Black are officially on Raw rather than SmackDown. Unless they show up tomorrow, in which case, why does any of this matter? But I would not be surprised if Dean suddenly comes back to cover up for the fact that. But then again, who else could be big? That
Kofi.
fits. No, but like fits. Who? Hang on. So who's got issues with Lashley, Corbin, and/or McIntyre?
Well, the correct answer is Kurt Angle, but that's not happening.
Yeah, because Kofi obviously withdrew last week.
Yeah.
Baron, I guess maybe Finn, but see, Bobby is Sammy, but Sammy's heel, so that ruins that.
Yep.
The swerve would be Kevin, and then Kevin celebrates, with the Shield, or that they go separate, and then Kevin gets RKO'd from out of nowhere, and that's how they end Raw.
It's possible.
Trying to see if we've got any bloody leaks coming out yet.
They're not really saying anything right now.
No. Well, sometimes you add bits like here's the actual sort of lineup as what's coming.
Right.
So apparently it's That's supposed to be Dean's very last match, allegedly. Where's that supposed to be happening? I seem so. It looks like the only show that's happening is Moline, Iowa. Well, sorry, Moline, Illinois. So Revival and oh wow,
Oh wow!
War Raiders. The Viking experience. The Viking experience.
Wow!
The Viking experience.
War Machine became the War Raiders, which it's there, and now they are the Viking experience.
Who needs the Jimi Hendrix experience when you have the Vikings?
What in the hell?
Oh no!
God. And I was right. The Revival or the other team.
So Undisputed Era are dropping the belts within the next month, aren't they? Well, Undisputed Era are getting the belts, I should say.
I'd say so.
Unless there's another tag team that I'm not thinking of.
Unless the Undisputed Era
NXT.
Well.
I don't get this. See, if this is happening now, I'm hoping that Black and Ricochet are actually on tomorrow and they actually say that they're on. Because this is practice. Yeah, the crowd are all chanting NXT because, I mean, bar Hawkins and Ryder, this is an NXT match.
Shoulder tackle sends down Hawkins. Nice drop down. Leapfrog. Caught the hip toss. Blocked. Hip toss of his own from Scott Dawson. Kick up. And there's a deep arm drag from Hawkins. Back into the tight arm bar. So we're going to start this match off with the Revival and the War Raiders. Vikings, no. Just no.
Wait. Oh, is this trying to be... Are we trying to make out that the Revival now, I guess, are faces because Dash Wilder beat the shit out of that guy?
No.
Because War Raiders are not heels.
No, they're baby faces. Actually, they might be heels now.
Because they're the Viking experience. They've got to be evil. Oh, no.
This is terrible. Look at this. This is horrible. This name is god awful. War Raiders was bad enough, but I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, but War Raiders made sense.
I don't care.
This doesn't.
I don't like either one.
This
no, it doesn't
at all.
So I guess we have the war. Okay, so War Machine can be faces or heels depending on what Ring of Honor needed them for. The War Raiders were baby faces. I guess the Viking experience, huzzah, are now heels.
Maybe. Ugh.
I cut the ring off on Aleister Black, it looks like.
So I'm still in shock about the Viking experience.
I'm not going to call them that. I've been doing this kind of stuff for a while. They're like, "Oh, and you're a mark." I was like, "No, I don't like these stupid names because they're ridiculous."
War Machine, and War Raiders. You know, I understand why War Raiders happened,
right?
But it's like, did they have to change their name because the word the word war is inappropriate?
I hope not, because that's just stupid. Nice European uppercut from Dash Wilder. Aleister Black trying to fight out of the corner when he gets stopped. Hanson and Rowe have cut the ring off. Nice double whip. Ducks under the double line. Springboard. K-Broad, a moonsault press. Gets caught. Ricochet with a missile drop kick, and that didn't look very good. And Katie barred the door. We got ourselves a barn burner. There's the whip in. Tandem back body drop on the Revival. Baby faces have cleared the ring, and it should be time for a commercial break. Yep.
The live thing went. It's gonna have a.
This is just bad. This name is terrible. And you're like, oh, and seriously, it's just a name. I was like, no, it's not. You realize what bad gimmicks have done for good talent in the past? It's like just killed them dead before they really got a chance to get over.
Mm-hmm.
Main roster is not okay. General public who don't watch NXT, who have no idea who War Machine are, never watched a day of New Japan in their life or Ring of Honor at all. They or never any regional entities they were a part of either. They see this team called the Viking Experience. I can't see it being marketable.
I mean, we can try.
Even calling them like Viking War Party or something like that would have been better. Still sucks, but better than the Viking Experience. They sound like live action role players.
Well, Viking War Party was taken.
I know it was.
Can't be stealing too many names. We're already doing that.
But yeah, again, I mean, I don't like the name War Raiders. I never have, but like you said, it makes sense. Viking Experience is oh boy. What intelligent person that needs to not have a job tomorrow came up with that name?
Vince.
I rest my case.
I mean, I'm guessing Vince because, you know, it just seems like a very Vince-ism to do.
Seems like they had like a dart board and they were throwing darts at random words to get them to work. It's like, well, they're Vikings and the experience. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Viking Experience. No. It's just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least they let them keep their names. They didn't change their names at all.
Joey Janela tweeted, "That just sounds like a new ride at Six Flags, the Viking Experience."
He's not wrong.
Oh, apparently they're also Ivar and Eric.
What?
That's their names.
Like hell it is.
They are Ivar and Eric.
Yeah, and they're Toka and Razor too, but they have other names. No, I'm not rolling with that.
That's that explains why Wrestle Circus went on hiatus for a while.
What's that?
The pair in charge had a baby.
Scoop slam. Rose slam. Hanson on top of Hawkins for the near fall.
Loud and Noxious returning as Master of Ceremonies and ring announcer.
Nice.
They've just announced Jervis Cottonbelly versus Orange Cassidy for his Wrestle Circus debut. Jake Atlas taking on the debuting Puma King. Leva Bates and Christy James in a four-way alongside debuting Shazza McKenzie and Alex Gracia.
Hawkins trying to fight his way out. Eats that lariat from Ray Rowe.
The Dirty Devils, which is Gregory James and Andy Dalton, who were the champs from last time, defending against the Rascals of Miguel and Wentz, and also the Regal twins. Pretty Peter Avalon, Professional Peter Avalon, whatever it is, his name's Peter Avalon, making his debut in a triple threat against Lance Hoyt and Colin Delaney. And JT Dunn versus Sammy Callahan. And Scorpio Sky versus Desmond Xavier.
Nice.
Yeah. And they might be adding more in the next few minutes, so I'll keep an eye on it while all this shit is going on. Oh, it's two parts of the Roman Reigns Chronicle. Okay. Because it was listed as being table for free after Raw tonight. So I guess that changed.
Oh, well. They've cut the ring off on Kurt Hawkins right now.
Hang on.
There we go. Chin lock applied. Hawkins looking for a means of escape here. Round and round he goes. Leverage moves, sends dash top first into the top turnbuckle.
God damn it.
Tag in, Scott Dawson cuts off the ring. Again, shoves to the ropes, ducks the line. Deep tag, Zack Ryder is now legal. There's the clothesline. And another clothesline. Face first to the top turnbuckle. Irish whip reversal. Ryder sent into the buckle, charges in, eats the high knees. Middle turnbuckle, muscle drop kick, knocks. Dash off the ring apron. Slides through, flapjack.
Uh-oh. He's calling for it.
Having forearm pounds away, sitting up for the broski boot. And meanwhile, Black and Ricochet knock the War Raiders out of the ring. Escalade slide drop kick.
PCO still in his suit, who's just got back from being put in the Ring of Honor World title fight against Taven. Got run over by a hearse by Dr. Destro, because of course he did.
Rough Rider off the top. His shoulders are not even down, and Dash makes a save. Leaping knee strike from Black. Knee to the back. Knockout. Flips him out of the ring. Does Ricochet. And who's legal now? Meteora. Walk up moonsault. Cartwheel out.
That didn't land perfectly from Richard O'Shea.
No. Should be time for fallout on Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah, but Ryder's still there.
They're going to beel him out of the ring. Onto Ricochet and Black. Watch Ryder here. Whatever lands on his feet. There's... Oh! It's the knee. Yeah, here comes Fallout on Zack Ryder. And the War Raiders win. God, the name is horrible.
Oh, apparently hell's freezing over, Owen.
Okay.
If it hasn't already with Viking Experience. May the 3rd for GCW. They just announced Nick Gage defending the GCW title against Joey Janela.
Janela. Yep. They announced that right before Raw. So we don't officially know who's on what brand at this point.
Well,
The only thing I know right now seems to be the fact that The Miz is on Raw.
I don't know whether this is relevant, but Trent Seven just tweeted "Best in the world, Miko Satomura. Congratulations." Is she going with Kyrie?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, it's her 24th anniversary apparently today. That's what they're talking about.
So Cedric Alexander's going back to Raw, it looks like. Yep, that's official.
Yeah.
Cedric Alexander has been signed on Raw.
Cedric stuck in Newark. Wait for the gunshot. Is it going to happen? Oh, there's no gunshot. They got rid of... So at least this title's sticking around.
As far as
what we know of. Oh shit, he's in blue. It's Blue Tista.
Oh God. So Finn Balor is going to be, I'm guessing it's a non-title match for the Intercontinental Champion here.
Interestingly, they're dropping the hint that maybe he's on SmackDown tomorrow. And maybe it's because of the color of the trunks. I don't know, but you know what the really farcical thing is? Everybody that's on tonight is also on tomorrow. And it's like there is no brand split.
So we got a new debut coming to Raw.
Finn faces somebody who's making their Raw debut.
I'm kind of nervous right now.
Well, the obvious one is Nakamura. Because Nakamura has never been technically on Raw.
I'm starting to wonder if it's Velveteen Dream.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm of two mindsets of this. Of course, we see what happens when you get brought up to the main roster most of the time.
Because it's Monday Night Raw debut, I'm just trying to think. Because it can't be Gargano, because Gargano's been on previously. But Nakamura's been with SmackDown all the time, so I think he's the only one that it could be. If it isn't an NXT call-up.
We shall see what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of things on social media.
I just like the one with the Viking experience. You mean the War Raiders? And then it's that 2-second gif of Billy Kay being backstage going, "You got to be joking me."
Very true.
Oh, and apparently tomorrow is the 25th anniversary of the very first Super J Cup.
Oh, wow.
Which, on its opening night, headlined by Hayabusa versus Liger.
Oh, my God.
Got to get dinner sorted, so I guess by the time of the reveal, I'll be... Oh, no, I'm sticking here. Yeah, I'll be... Yeah. Forgot I wasn't muted.
No worries.
I'm guessing Nakamura. Nakamura and Balor would have a very good match.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, it's Andrade.
That's interesting.
Well, Andrade and him should have a bloody good match.
Oh, for sure.
Although, if we're going by the hour, they've only got 15 minutes, maybe. And Zelina Vega's on Raw. Yes. Yes.
Very useful. The only problem with this is I hope that Andrade does not get lost in the mix here. Only thing I can see might be an issue here. Very excited that Andrade is getting on the main broadcast. Oh no.
Oh, God, it still hasn't started.
All Andrade said is merci. More random Spanish. I'm not totally sure why this is going on.
We're stalling.
Yep. Nice waist lock, back elbow out, just drops Balor.
I've just realised this is Bullet Club versus LIJ.
Yes, it is. High knee in the corner. Time for the double knees. Makes the cover one count only.
Now, here's the interesting thing. Considering who's just shown up in the ring,
Hammerlock DDT fighting out of it.
is Charlotte coming to Raw?
It's
Or are
possible.
they splitting them up? I guess the advantage is that Zelina and Black are still together.
Right. Whip in reverse. Andrade sent in. High drop kick from Balor. Charges in, got caught, spun around, swinging DDT from Balor. Andrade goes to the outside. Baseball slide drop kick. Lena pulled into the way. There sweeps the leg Johnny and he goes face first. And, oh, what a camera shot and commercial break.
Oh, good old bloody Feinstein. Not being happy at the whole picture with Sasha, Bailey, and the Iconics because it's pulling back the curtain and ruining the business. And more important news, apparently Asuka's got a Kami HD on her Switch right now. Also, she's got neon pink and the regular black controls. That's an interesting combo.
So it should be interesting to see how much this match actually gets. time-wise.
It's going to be at least the next 10 minutes, isn't it? And that's it, probably.
Probably.
See if there's anything in the daily update from Dave. Because I'm guessing it's going to be put up now. Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Apparently, there was a graphic for the Superstar Shakeup that lists all the Raw and SmackDown talent and included Kairi Sane's face in it. So it's official. She's coming up somewhere.
Makes sense.
Apparently, Pac took a bad bump yesterday on his neck in a match in Scotland. Oh, and the lawsuit filed by Ricky Johnson, the first husband of Charlotte, against WWE Rick and Charlotte, has been settled out of court. Oh, 34 new episodes of Mid-South Wrestling getting on the network tomorrow. Oh, and Johnny LaQuasto apparently is signed with WWE as an announcer.
Who?
He was part of like some Access TV stand-up comedy show, but he was also somehow doing announcing for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood recently. So
That hesitation drop kick from Balor during the commercial break. In reverse. Tip up and over. He lands on his knee, eats the boot, catches the high kick, but he gets caught. That was awkward. Diamond Dust? Nah, swing tornado DDT. Final cut. 1, 2. You count on me. Trying to drink so I can stay awake. Sling blade. Setting up for the John Woo drop kick. Cartwheel capo kick too, and 2 count only. Very nice. So it's more like a round off, a backflip kick. Moonsault lands on his feet. Backflip splash, but he caught the boots. John Woo drop kick. Coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Seems like that's the plan right now.
Coup de grace. Is he going to hit it? No.
Nope.
Rejected.
He gets caught. So we're gonna get is it time for Warriors Way, Ashley?
Well, he called it, so you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But he's
no, got out of the way.
Moved out of the way. Roll up, high kick.
Well, he's in position now.
Now he's time to go up for the coup de
Now
grace.
is it coup de grace time?
Yep, that's what it looks like.
No, get out of the way.
Moved out of the way. Now here comes the finish.
Oh.
Boots swatted away. That was awkward.
Oh, wow.
Hammerlock DDT countered in a small package. Two count only.
That didn't go well.
Botch. Matthew.
Super botch. Super bot. It's a birthday.
God, he's gonna go for the Tippy Canhilo.
What stupid shit can Andrade do? Oh no, Zelina Vega got involved.
Yep.
Oh, is he gonna jump over her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Coup de grace, he lands. Tosses Andrade back into the ring.
Oh shit.
Diving Rana. It's Balor face first of the Dasher boards. And the cameraman. And now it's time for the Hammerlock DDT.
Hammer locked. And there's a DDT.
Which means we've got Andrade and Balor feuding over the Intercontinental title.
I have no problem with that.
I'm okay with it. It just seems like they rushed a little bit in that match, and they need to get their timing down a little bit if they're going to be working together more, because there was a lot of miscommunication in that match.
Well, the major issue, of course, is whether this means that Andrade's winning at Money in the Bank in order for the title to stay on Raw. Which I guess makes sense, because then obviously Braun and Joe can be on tomorrow. And then you can leave it up in the air as whether something's changing brand. So I guess Braun might be staying then.
No, he needs to go to Raw. He needs to go to SmackDown.
If Joe can't do the show tonight because he's ill, but he can do tomorrow, they'd have to rewrite it, wouldn't they?
It's possible.
I've got a feeling that they're recapping this now, because how not a lot of people saw last week because of the NCAA March Madness finale.
Possibly.
Could Velveteen interrupt Elias tonight?
That's possible. Let's go get drinks and I shall return.
Or maybe New Day.
I still think Kofi's saying it's going to Raw.
Unless, of course, Elias turns face. Because people have realized, why did we make him heel in the first place when he was over? Thanks, Jeff Jarrett. You're a dick. Also, water is wet. Uh-oh. So Elias may be staying on Raw. Stress maybe.
That makes too much sense for him not to remain on Raw. It's more and more likely that we'll probably be seeing Paige managing the Sky Pirates tomorrow.
CM Punk came in last place in a novice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament, losing to a 48-year-old.
God.
Well,
Worth doing. It's worth doing right.
maybe.
You got to give it up to Phil for sticking through it after all this adversity. It just proves that he really likes MMA. Because as much as he really needs to be back in a wrestling promotion, he's happy where he is right now. I don't know why, but that's just how it is.
I'm just trying to think on... Wow, really? That's interesting news.
What's that?
Because it's still being released in certain places and because it's still being shown in cinemas despite the fact it's out on home media. BoRap Horseman is already at $900 million worldwide. Yeah, apparently, wow. Japan, out of that 900 or so, Japan has now given $144 million. Which, considering all the bloody stupid shit behind that film and the hashed edit job, does this mean they get to fire more directors soon and make hash jobs because they get, like, you know, $900 million? Montreal.
We'll be back soon. We might be doing a
Ladies
show.
and gentlemen, Elias. Now, does Sammy come out to get cheered, but then obviously he turns heel on Montreal, and then Elias is face?
Maybe. His new gimmick is going to be to bring big names out of obscurity.
Well, as he said, you know, he brought Cena away from Hollywood for the power of music. And the power of music also brought back the dead man. They're chanting for Undertaker. Yeah, Undertaker's going to be there, isn't he? Oh, the whole WWE stands for wanking with efficiency. There we go. Cheap sports heat. Except, unlike in Seattle, they're not booing for 5 minutes straight. I think.
Also true.
Well, wait, hang on. No, I don't think it's going to be on the level of Seattle, but it's going to be close.
Crowd's interesting reactions.
They're dropping the tease to him going to SmackDown. Oh, Mysterio.
Very interesting.
So we can still do more Mysterio and Andrade matches. Yay!
Rey Mysterio Jr. is officially on Raw.
So yeah, Miz, Black and Ricochet, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Andrade and Mysterio are the only confirmed at the minute.
That's true. Oh, that was bad.
Hey!
Springboard into a
he wouldn't have fucked
scissor.
up if it was Andrade. He wouldn't have fucked up if it was Andrade.
Tiger Fang kick, and Elias is like, nope. Congratulations, you're now going to be getting the mass on Raw house shows and live events. Be happy.
Oh God, cunt's back.
Oh God, here comes Lars. Yay, Sid Vicious has entered the building.
So I guess this means, well, you see, if he's on here, Braun has to be on SmackDown then, surely.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, Gene Snitsky.
But then what about Corbin?
I don't care. Honestly, I'm at the point.
What about Mojo? Is he getting stuck in that mirror? Is he in the mirror universe?
We don't need Stuart Smalley on the program anyway. I am proud of Matthew for referencing that as well, since we've been saying it for months now.
I cannot wait.
Does him off.
I mean, I hope this doesn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if some point somebody says something in a promo and Lars takes it too seriously and he goes on a disappearing act again. Hopefully he sorted those issues out, because if he hasn't, dear God, that'll be fun when that happens.
That was awkward. Ducks the line. Gets caught. Counter out. Yay! It clips the knee. There's the freak accident coming up.
Please tell me he gets injured sooner rather than later. To be honest with the way that he looks, Lars could tear a quad any minute.
Got Rich in a sit out powerbomb. Okay.
See, the crowd shouldn't have been booing for that segment. They should have just disappeared to the bathroom. Oh, that's interesting. So they're playing up that Bailey can't get in touch with Sasha.
Oh, God.
And there are the Iconics.
Wow. Well, there'll be a few good matches.
Bailey is saying she'll find another partner. So they seem to be dropping the hint that somebody else might be coming over from Down Smack.
Don't surprise me.
I'm guessing the Iconics can be on whatever brand they want, you know, per like the Becky Lynch rules.
That makes sense.
By the way, number one trend, if you don't include Superstar Shakeup, Viking Experience, closely followed by War Raiders.
Wow. Terrible. How long is it going to take for them to change their mind about that name?
A fitting name for the Viking Experience. Why not just call them Berserkers and get it over with? I'm the WWE superstar called Eric. We make movies. Jeez.
So we're going to be back in a minute or two.
Maybe. Oh, this is interesting. Sami Zayn to TVA Sports today in Canada.
Right.
My goal with the character, and keep in mind that it doesn't mean that this is how it's going to unfold, is to have a character who sees more clearly because he's at a time at his disposal outside the bubble that is the WWE, who realizes that his work environment is toxic, and who decides to blame the crowd. The next sentence is fucking gold. I do not want to say, for example, that the Canadians didn't make the playoffs to make me boo. That's not the way I want to interact with the crowd. I want to find a different, new, more creative and intelligent way than we usually say.
Wow.
Da-da-da-da-da! Brilliant. Oh, so apparently Sammy also was very hands-on with his promo last week, so I guess it was they let him say whatever he wanted to. in his character, obviously.
Makes sense.
And that he signed a 3-year contract extension prior to when he got his surgeries last year. So, Rude and Gable versus I'm trying to think of a face team off SmackDown. Maybe Usos because they don't have the belts.
Perhaps. We shall see soon enough.
Or is it the Hardys?
That'd be nice. The Usos. Apparently, it's the Usos.
Kevin, you fucked up.
God, that was terrible. Congratulations, it's gonna be the Usos. I wonder who their opponents are.
Ooh. Jim Ross is going to be doing a podcast with Conrad.
Interesting.
Starting next week, apparently. Maybe. Oh, yes. Michael Nakazawa is going to be at Double or Nothing. Or at Starcast, I should say. That's good. Who knew? Who knew that it was the Usos?
Wow.
Who knew? Who knew? Put the graphics up. I don't know who this is. Where's the graphic?
Oh, really? So Corey Graves just called the Usos one of the most elite tag teams.
Oh, shit. Wait, does this mean Naomi is split up from her husband?
Maybe.
Are we splitting up relationships again? Because lol.
Of course.
Alistair Black got lucky. Hanselina.
It's like Jimmy starting it off. It's going to be a pure wrestling match here for a little bit.
Hopefully.
Is Chad Gable setting up for cattle mutilation? Nope. Jimmy sent in, puts on the brakes. Gable follows him off, catches the foot, goes for an enziguri, but he kicked him in the face instead of the side of the head. Jay is legal now. Whip in reverse. Gable sends him in. Knocks Bobby Roode off the ring apron. Hits the back elbow. Gable knocked to the outside. Roode sweeps the leg. Gable from behind. Commercial say no. Bobby Roode, a huge clothesline on the outside. Bobby Roode officially tagged in now. Tosses Jay hard into the dasher boards.
I've got a feeling everybody that's debuting is winning. And if they don't, lol.
1, 2, count. It's vicious. Mounted punches. Tag in. Chad Gable. Modified crossface chicken wing and his Vader forearms.
I'm literally trying to go through the personnel now and trying to work out who the SmackDown face is. AJ, maybe? Kevin, Kofi, and or New Day, but I don't think they'd do that. I don't think they'd split them up. They'd want to do a storyline to split them up. And there's literally nobody else, so... Unless it's a Miz. But then again, with his head, is he going to be medically cleared? Or is it literally just Dean in a, lol, we worked you. He's showing up for one night only. Oh, shit. He did... Fucking Uso did a dab. 0 out of 10. Fuck off.
Samoan drop.
Fuck off.
Here comes the Rikishi special. Haven't seen this in a minute. 1, 2, count. Modified cross arm breaker on the ropes. Blind tag from Bobby Roode. German suplex off the flying guillotine from Roode. 1, 2, count. Unless the partner for the main event's Braun. Drop out. Moonsault lands on his feet. Ducks the super kick. Roll up. 1, 2, count. The line going for Chaos Theory. Blind tag. Pulls it out. Super kick. Super kick for Roode. Knocks him off the ring apron. Tandem super kick. And here comes the Samoan.
Why didn't they do it to Triple H?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Double splash?
Yep, Samoan splash. This match is over. Two, three.
Lockdown! That would have been a good match had it not been ruined by Kevin Dunn pressing the button with his teeth 2 minutes too fucking early. More WrestleMania video packages. Wee. And further. Wee.
Oh, these recaps are going to be really taxing.
Oh, it's official, Owen, as well, while we're doing this. Avengers is 181 minutes.
Good Lord.
John Wick, I think, is like 2 hours 10. And The Hustle, the female remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, is like 94. So it's even shorter than the original. So that's promising. Is she wrestling?
Would be nice. Nope. She's hosting a show.
Oh.
Oh,
Moment
that's
of
gonna
bliss
be
with
fun.
Sami Zayn. And just randomly cut off Corey Graves because nobody knew when to cut to commercial. Oh, by the way, did you see the spoilers from NXT from last week?
No.
Hang on, let's see if I can actually get the screenshot. So it looks as if they're building to a feud with Velveteen and Dijakovic. Because Dijakovic is saying, oh, you know, how he is an immigrant and he wants to go for the US title. So, bloody Patrick came out with the Velveteen Spangled Banner.
Okay.
Which goes like this. Oh, say, can you see by the dream's brilliant light while you stand there in awe at dream's epic gleaming while stealing the show without messing my throw like riddles flip-flops under my massive elbow and Birdie's red hair. Yeah, I just kicked his derriere. So please feast your stare, 'cause your family won't care. Oh, say, is that a velveteen banner I see? Yes, 'cause I am the dream, and this is my NXT. Who wrote that? I love them. I think that'll be airing in a few weeks, but oh, 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 that was genius. Oh. I wanted to quickly mention before I forgot. Just because of all this talk about Velveteen, it made me remember the beautiful shit. Keeping an eye on social media as well while we're in commercial. Oh, everybody's now going, oh, look, Kevin Dunn pressed the button too early. Oh, I don't think he's participating, but Kenta is going to be appearing at Tournament of Survival 4 in June for GCW. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and the main event of the Wrestle Circus Encore show next month, Sammy Guevara versus Joey Janela. This is honestly a weird Raw, though. This isn't like awesome. It's weird. Now, how the hell is Sammy going to be genius in hating on the hometown? The key thing, of course, is he can't. Well, he said he wasn't going to do what bloody Elias did, so. This will be interesting. How is he going to turn on them? Oh, we're playing the music again. What? What? What the hell? Why are we doing it again?
Probably into it. Shock surprise, given the fact where we are tonight.
And we're doing it again. This is... I don't... Why are we... I don't... What? What? Why is this... Always... Is this more stalling because they're all stuck in Newark? Now, he said, like, fish in a barrel, so they're doing... That's the tease of the heel stuff. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We're playing... We're playing up the El Generico history. Well... When the hell is he gonna literally pull the trigger? And the thing is, are they gonna give a shit?
You know, I've been in the city all week.
I love this city, but I hate these fans, I guess. There we go. Oh, wait, they're cheering.
The low point of my week would probably be right now. Just being in this room with all these people. It's hard to explain. It's just something in the air. It's just so connected.
How rude! She said it. How rude! She said the meme line. No, they're doing Kevin Owens chants now. Genius.
These are not even fans. You can't even call them fans.
Oh, wow. Bliss is turning face.
Oh, wow. There we go. Well, it's nothing wrong with that. He's one of us. Nice.
All the cheap heats.
Now Kevin Owens comes out to a huge pop.
Oh, no, they're doing the whole na, hey, goodbye.
I saw that. Did it again.
Which brand is he going to be on?
He'll bounce back and forth. Hayden Talbot says the Usos versus the Usos in chat.
Yes.
Yes, pretty much.
Maybe there was never a graphic for Revival, so maybe it is the Usos versus the... That's a good point. I think whether it was this past week, I don't know, but the Slipknot track is going to be the new theme of NXT. Starting, I think, now.
And while this is going on, officially announced, Kenta will be a part of Tournament Survival 4.
Well, one, I already said that earlier, and two, all their listing is as an appearance.
Yes.
It's not that he's taking part.
He's a part of the show.
Although, let's be honest, who else would want to see Sasuke versus Kenta? Yeah.
Well, I did say a while before the show started that a current NXT champion would be brought up to the main roster, and that's the War Raiders.
Have we got a code to get 3 characters, though, Michael? Please. It might give me a reason to play it. This is the video that they had earlier.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it?
Nikki. Or is it going to be Kyrie?
Iconics are in the ring.
Bailey's obviously going to come out first.
Could be Asuka.
No Bailey buddies. And Naomi. They're keeping the married ones together.
Okay. Well, sounds we're underway. Billy is right to work on Billy Kay. Tags in Naomi quickly. See, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get why there's women's tag team champions. No, really, I don't. But, I mean, it'd be so much easier just to keep every woman on both brands.
No, that's true.
They don't need two sets of titles. They don't need women's tag belts. I understand what they're trying to do. They don't have enough talent to really make any sense. Just rain down elbows from Peyton Royce and the rear chin lock on Naomi. So are we mentioning Sasha on commentary by any chance?
A little. To try and obviously explain why she isn't here.
Bailey knocked off the
And they're basically saying, how she's unhappy. And of course, Corey's going, well, perhaps it's revealing her true self. And the stupid sort of shit that he always does, because lol.
Time for that face buster to the knee. No, she gets kicked right in the face, duck the round kick. Shoves into the Bailey to belly. Oh, that was awkward. Split-legged moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was pointless.
It's over. Call it. The corpse is dead. The women's division taking center stage. What shit are you smoking, Vince?
And another video package.
Because nobody watched Raw last night. Well, nobody watched Raw last week, I should say. Because of the NCAA. I guess. Maybe.
So yeah, these video packages are just prolonging the inevitable, the fact that we don't have enough people for the show.
Oh, the bullet sound effects are officially gone now, so I guess. Oh.
Interesting. It's about time.
C7.
Oh God. EC3 demands competition, so he's about to be squashed in like a minute.
Who could be a good choice, though? Braun?
That's what I was thinking. I don't want that, but that makes sense.
The swerve will be Corbin. I'm just trying to think of like, God, imagine if it's Mojo, be like, guy that shouldn't be here versus guy that shouldn't be here.
Heck, at this point, it'd be Kevin Owens. Braun seems to make the most sense, though. Either way, we're going to find out in a few minutes. We made it about almost 2 hours into the show, and it's kind of just
Yeah, it's, as I say, it's rather than being like an eventful thing, it sort of is nonsensical sort of stuff, really, when you think about it.
Well, if they had to rewrite because of all the transportation issues, I can understand why that would be a problem too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be fair. I can't imagine EC3 being on Raw right now in the state he's in.
Is this going to be the first call-up that's going to get buried?
Probably.
I mean, well, I guess technically Mysterio got buried, but of course he got his pop in and whatever, so...
More Bray Wyatt.
Okay. Was it the fucking bird again, or...
Yes.
Why can't they have something original?
No.
And...
Yeah.
Yeah, called it.
Yep. Ah, that's crap. Go to SmackDown.
I think this is the farewell.
Good. I don't think EC3 is going to remain on the main roster.
Death.
And he just barrels right in EC3. Feel out of the corner.
Death.
Yeah, pretty much. And another Beal out of the corner.
That's actually a good line. He's going to be EC1.5 after this match.
God,
Actually a good line, sadly.
Tosses him to the floor underneath the bottom rope bridge range. He just nails EC3 from behind. I mean, I really hope that the WWE. Oh, that looked bad. I hope that the WWE is paying him enough to justify the fact that once again, this is another name that went from Impact that obviously was treated a lot better before he got to the main roster of WWE.
He murdered him.
Braun basically
murdered him.
Braun basically just Muhammad Hassan EC3 right there. For all intents and purposes.
What, EC3 is getting fired?
Well, no, I hope he doesn't get fired. I hope he just goes back to Impact.
When you think about it, that's
know
the
how to
perfect
book
way
him.
to write. That's the perfect way to write him off Raw and cheer up on SmackDown tomorrow.
I got a better idea. Let's write him. Here comes Becky.
I swear it's going to be like a fist bump.
And segment over. Here comes Becky Lynch. That was pointless.
Wait, does this mean that Lacey's on the Raw? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we switch to doing Tuesday night SmackDown recaps, please?
I'm going to tell you right now, we continue like this, there's not going to be any wrestling content. We're going to be doing one show a week, and it's going to be on Wednesday night. I mean, they're setting up good matches tonight, and some of them are decent. It's just there's nothing behind them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Someone like me who's basically tuned out of WWE broadcasting is just, I do not care. I do not care. And again, I'll be honest, the only reason we're doing this live show tonight is because I'm not going to be doing a show at midnight when I have to be up at 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's fair, you know.
I just don't care. I do not care. Do not care. I mean, maybe SmackDown will make me care more, but the only exception at this point of what I feel like we're going to be covering live is going to be AEW.
Which goes to show you how far off the wagon ROH has fell.
I mean,
yeah, that sound effect sums it up.
Yeah. There's things I like about Ring of Honor still. It's just, again, I'm like, I don't have interest. I don't have interest in nearly anything right now. And I know I'm not the target demographic anymore, but if you know that there's fans like me that exist, I'm sure there is. I mean, when you want to try to do things to get them into the product. Oh yeah, more recap of Mania. If you missed the first 2 hours, here's what happened. I mean, at least I get to watch The Miz now. That's the only plus there. I'm trying to look to see.
I guess maybe when he went over the barricade,
Perhaps.
something there might have been a seat on the wrong side of the barricade and he hit it.
Maybe. I don't care. I still don't care about Lars.
Yeah, but you should because
No.
he's dead.
I legitimately don't care.
Is there anybody here that? Oh, bloody Eric Young.
They split up Sanity.
Eric Young. Or is that a graphic that's supposed to be? What? This is why none of this shit makes sense.
And this match is going to be good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
I've got a feeling these three are going to stay on this brand.
I'm okay with that.
And I guess that keeps whichever fucking Viking Experience's name is the one that's married to Crazy Mary.
Ray Rowe.
Is it Eric? Is it Ivan? Who the fuck knows?
It's Ray Rowe, and I will not use these god awful names. I don't care.
Hanson and Rowe, I will always refer to him as.
And there is only Donovan Dijak. I'm sorry, I'm not going to add the extra sandwich to his name. Brings her back in the ring the hard way. Becky Two Belts is never going to work either, by the way. So stop. So just stop now. Gear is inspired by the bride from Kill Bill Reverse. Or the Killer Bees. It's leg lariat.
You did hear what they're doing to Punishment Martinez, didn't you?
Damian Faith, I believe is his name.
Damian Priest.
Priest. Close enough. Same thing. Still terrible.
Triple H is just as bad at getting good names.
Throws line off the apron, tosses her back in the ring. Ducks the wild shot from Liv Morgan. STO from Ruby Riott. One count only. Do something. Do something.
Do something, you fucks.
Please. Snapmare. And the cravat from Ruby Riott.
Well, that's an ominous sign. In only its second week, Hellboy is going to be got rid of because of Avengers.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what happened. Jump back.
Good job, Neil Marshall.
Nice clothesline. And again, ducks the line, comes off the ropes. John Cena style, Patriot shoulder tackle. Exploder. Backdrop lands on the ring apron. Catches the right hand, Becky up top. Pulled off and literally pulled off. And that's your second hour, by the way.
I guess.
Ruby basically just pretty much a stage dive off the middle rope.
Gee, I didn't realize Dragged Across Concrete was that long. You know, the Vince Vaughn, Mel Gibson thing?
Yeah, that review is on the network.
Apparently it's 159 minutes.
Well, that review will be on the network. It's a double.
What?
Awkward transition of the disarmer. And Sarah and Liv pull Ruby out of the ring. We're going to see a tandem. Nope, maybe. Crossbody on everyone except for Ruby. Back in the ring. That's the line. STO countered again, going for the disarmer. That's it. Well, that was fun.
You should have stopped the music earlier, bloody Kevin.
Becky gonna take out everyone. Beck Exploder and Liv Morgan.
And where's Lacey?
Here comes the waste of space. Nope. Well, maybe not.
Hang on.
Oh, no, there she is.
We still have time. I guess the gimmick is Lacey could still appear on both shows, because if she's challenging for the belt, she can appear on both shows just like... Or not. So maybe Lacey SmackDown.
Good.
So that implies Charlotte's on SmackDown. Andrade and Charlotte are being split up. They shouldn't have announced it officially on the red carpet. Oh, Charlie Caruso didn't get ditched, apparently. Okay, so they've confirmed it is a SmackDown star. It's not going to be Dean.
No.
Dean will be the after shit, I think. I mean, maybe Miz.
Perhaps.
Or maybe it is Kofi.
I think it's Kofi. I think that, again, I said this before. Universal
Which I guess means the question is, does that mean New Day just splits up like that? Or do they split up
Well, don't forget Big E's out.
We're getting 3 women's matches
God.
and a segment with Alexa. Oh, wait.
Oh, the program with Becky that should have started at Mania. Okay, that should have been Mania's match. Okay. This is the battle for the people that should have battled Ronda in a one-on-one match. And commercial break.
Is Natalia here to... I don't know.
I don't care. Yeah, this.
That says a lot, though, because I thought the trailer for Dread Against Concrete was giving away a lot. I didn't realize it was 2 hours and 40 minutes. That might be a good film to watch just to try and get in the bloody mentality for the craziness of Avengers on Wednesday night into Thursday morning, the double bill that I'm seeing. Oh, we've got to fill the time, well, we've got adverts, so...
Well, I'm glad that we can finish this show at 11 o'clock and then just see everyone tomorrow.
I guess.
So yeah, this has been a edition of Raw. And they also could just as easily switch AJ to Raw.
Oh, we're doing a pirate shit again.
Yep.
You're a pirate, Jack.
Or another women's segment. Why?
Mm.
Oh boy.
Face to face, and let you know the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will.
That's nice.
Interesting.
Wow, Natalia getting booed.
I have spent years in the trenches with a lot of older, just like I was. Like you. And I gotta be honest, this second that I held my two titles over my head, I knew that those over was just like I hunted down that little weirdo. I'm Charlotte. That's the nature of this business. You take over the world, you have to take out the person that's on top. They're right. We have traveled the world together as teenagers. Look at anyone, anywhere, just to get foot in the door of WWE. And look at us now.
So what's going on?
You deserve it, champs. Apparently. Oh dear. Happening. This dope.
Oh dear God.
This dope. This dope. This dope.
Here comes the
Shots
waste.
fired. This dope.
It's the waste of space. Shut up. Wow, I didn't realize that Jessica Chastain's character in The Help was played by Deborah McMichael.
She fucked Vince. Right, we're watching SmackDown forever now. Not the SmackDown one.
What did she say, Ashley?
Lacey's facing Natty, and whoever wins faces Becky next.
Well, gee,
I
I
haven't said when.
Oh my God. Oh,
The crowd reaction is dead. Dead. Fucking dead.
why is this thing? Why Natty's gonna get screwed out of another title shot again by somebody? It's far less
Thanks to
talented.
R.D. Evans. It's R.D. Evans' fault.
How's that?
Right? Because Brett mentioned Vince, so she's getting punished.
That makes sense.
Because nobody's pettier than Vince McMahon. Ding! Oh God, this match is happening now. Can Natalia make Lacey have a good match?
Survey says.
What was that? What was that backhand?
That was bad. Whip in, charges in, eats the buckle.
What was that, Natty?
Oh, that was bad. Really bad walk up and a sit drop kick.
Oh no!
Tosses her out very awkwardly. What is this match?
4 women's matches on one show.
Why? Why? Seriously.
I don't know. We the people?
No. Weed the people.
Well, she hasn't been done for drugs. Yet.
But you know.
Yet.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not sexist. I'm not any sort of ist. I'm like Ferris Bueller. I don't believe in isms either. The thing about it is, I don't care. We don't need a tag division. There's no reason. There's nobody built up enough anyway. The person that they want to be the savior of the women's division is Lacey Evans, of all people, which is about as big of a joke as Carmella is on SmackDown.
Oof.
At least Carmella has charisma, though. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Who I'm okay if they make her a valet, but she does not need to work anymore. I don't. Show is just. This is the reason why we don't do these shows anymore. I'd much rather, quite literally, fall asleep on my bed watching Grimm's Toy Show or Funhouse than freaking deal with this garbage. I don't care. There's nothing redeeming about this show today. I mean, there's moments that could have been good. Sami Zayn's always great as always.
Mm-hmm.
Andrade and Balor was good. I'm just indifferent towards everything else.
Which is fair.
I don't. Like I said, I guess I'm just not the target demographic anymore.
Is anybody the target demographic, though?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Once again, like I said, I am sitting here, I am drinking Kool-Aid and trying to stay awake during the show.
Well, that's going to be problematic with Lacey wrestling. Lacey is like the Jigglypuff of fucking WWE.
Okay, I need a clarification on what this means.
Right. Have you seen the Detective Pikachu trailer?
I'm not.
Okay. So Jigglypuff has an ability called Sing. And when she sings, she puts people to sleep. So yeah, Lacey, listen to the crowd noise against a Canadian, and they don't give a fuck. Because the casuals that watch Raw on a regular basis are not the ones that are demanding more women's wrestling.
No, they're not.
So having 4 women's matches on a show is fucking rough.
Yeah, it is. If I was at the show live, I would be not happy.
Also, I'm guessing this match confirms, though, as I previously mentioned before, that Charlotte and Andrade are separated.
Looks like it. Charges in. Pulled to the
What
bucket.
was that?
I don't know.
Why is she looking at it sideways?
Modified Cobra Clutch applied by Lacey Evans. Spun around and what the hell was that?
Des Moines, Iowa, and Lincoln, Nebraska for next week's Raw and SmackDown. Oof.
Can we go home, please?
Oof.
And small package, 1, 2 count only. What are the crowd chanting?
I love the fact that you were insistent that the crowd were chanting because they're not. They're just doing fuck all. Because they're like, oh, can we just end this shit? We.
And the crowd start chanting random things, please.
They don't want to even do that for this match.
They look bored.
Yeah.
And drag out. Charge to a high elbow. And a boot. Natty by nature. Going for the sharpshooter. There it is. Yeah, let's bury the sharpshooter in Montreal.
Jeez.
Rope break. Nope.
My cinema's now having 6 of the 7 screens showing Avengers at midnight next week.
Oh, God. Rope break. Hit their hard into the barricade. Toss into the ring. And there's the WMD.
And the crowd reaction? Oh, God. This is her actual finisher.
Oh, Lord.
What? At least she managed to do that.
Oh, that was awkward and weird. Double jump moonsault. Somewhat. Did not look very good, but I mean, it's something, I guess. Oh, Scarlett, I do declare. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, she's dressed like a hooker.
I cannot wait for this moonsault to go. Well, I mean, I don't want her to be injured, but I can't wait for it to go wrong and she gets seriously fucked up. Wow, she got her with the knees right in the fucking chest.
Yep.
Ooh.
That looked terrible.
Did she break somebody's ribs?
Possibly.
This is what happens when people are too green and they come up. Hello, Naya.
I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I know exactly what Lacey Evans is to Vince. And it makes perfect sense now. You know who Lacey Evans is?
Fuck go.
Lacey Evans is Sable.
The first night of a superstar shakeup has been so eventful. No, fuck off. Now, is this going to be the swerve?
Maybe. Oh my
It's Hulk
god.
Hogan! It's the third man! Hang on. Hang on. I
Oh,
think
George is
that was
hoping to
Big
come back.
E. That might have been Big E. Did that just happen? Did we have a fucking Road Warrior Hawk moment?
Maybe.
That
If Kofi is the mystery, is the partner, I called it first.
looked like Big E. I mean, it looked like a colored man's hair, and there's only one colored man that's that tall that I can think of that's on SmackDown.
Yeah, no more Seth.
That door. That door. That door. That
Okay,
door.
main event.
That door. That door. That door.
30 minutes, and we're getting our introductions right now.
There it is. Go to the VR app and get the WrestleMania experience.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not.
Via the Snikers. Snikers.
It's Kofi. I called it first. So pretty much confirmed that the waste of space is on Raw now. Oh my god. 30 minutes, and we're getting our main event. Question is, how many commercial breaks does this get before everybody's in the ring?
Well, I think Roman's going to come out first, then Seth, and then or something.
That makes sense.
Unless, of course, hang on. Let's see if anybody's already screenshotting and trying to work out who the head is.
That's how people realized that it was the Super Smash Brothers going to be coming in All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, nice. Josh Alexander's now accepting American bookings. Oh, and apparently they've got a picture of teenage Natty and teenage Becky somewhere.
Bully Ray tweeted out, "Good debut and win for War Machine." Oh,
Well, this will make sense. I'm guessing this is Wyatt number 2.
looks like it. Ray's
God,
coming to Raw.
is this the shit that this kid's going to be getting? Is this the shit this kid's going to be getting?
Perhaps.
Hi, Annabelle. Owen, you need to get in contact with Mike Rome and get that for HHN.
I know someone that's would have a way to do that. That is definitely watching the show right now. That was interesting.
I don't know. From that look, it can't be Dean. It was obscured enough that I can't tell whether it was a black man or a white man. So I'm not sure. Oh, unless it was Kevin. Because it was somebody with short hair.
Mm-hmm. I said that, so there you go. I called both of them, so we're good.
big dog. Of course, it's the big dog. Burn it down. What if Roman switches to SmackDown?
I was thinking that was good. I think Roman and Seth are both going to SmackDown.
Oh, both of them. I think you might want to split, because if Dean's going, I think it'd be worth having one on one brand and one on the other. I think it's Kevin. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kofi or Kevin.
I called both of them, so we'll see what happens.
AJ.
Well, called that one too, so AJ's on Raw now.
AJ's back on Raw. So I'm guessing Kevin and Randy are staying on So who's going to... That beard does not suit AJ.
Not even close. He looks weird.
He looks Amish. He looks Amish.
So it's...
Yeah.
And now we have 18 shows over.
We've got 15 minutes, thank God. Yawn. Do you think with the Superstar shakeup we're going to see anybody on 205 Live that we haven't seen? Or... Actually, no, come to think of it, we already know that there's like 2 matches, so it doesn't leave any space.
I don't know. I just, God, I don't care. Can we please, and I mean please, this match could be good, but there's not enough time.
No.
This honestly, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. This match is not about the match.
It's about spades.
God.
We're burying people. Low, 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 low.
SmackDown getting Eric Young's Raw getting Eric Young's very interesting. Well, sounds we're here for our main event for the evening.
A newcomer to Raw? Really? He's never been on Raw before. I beg to differ.
They wishbone Lashley.
WWE fans not familiar with him. Get a fucking life. You should be.
AJ really needs to shave that beard. It's like Drew and Roman going to start it off.
Maybe.
Repeated clotheslines from Roman. Nice suplex from Drew. 1, 2. 10 minutes.
You got 30 seconds. So I'm guessing we're going to commercial in about 20 seconds. 15. 10. Got a commercial. I thought you said he's got 30 seconds. Dear God.
And there's your commercial break. Is the show over yet?
We can only dream.
That comes later.
I think we're back. We're getting ready to come back.
We need to get out.
We've only got like 5 minutes. What the fuck is going on?
So we should be back soon.
You're back.
There we go.
But the thing is, we've literally got minutes. Because there's no overruns. Oh god, the numbers don't lie. Fucking referencing sacrifice! I guess we're running late then. Maybe. Unless it's just the feeds that we have are behind.
We just got to go home like now.
I've got a feeling our feed's on delay anyway.
Looks like it.
Well, Seth can't be going because otherwise Kofi would have been on tonight. So Roman's going to SmackDown, which makes sense because of Fox. And that's it.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. Not as good as it could have been, but not as bad as it could have been. An average show. I've got a feeling SmackDown has got to deliver in its 2 hours tomorrow, though. So the pressure is there. Because if it don't deliver, we're all screwed. So I think that ends night one of our reactions to crazy shit.
Yep. Ashley, where can you find you on social media?
I'm on Twitter at Ash is my name UK.
Follow me on Twitter at Sir Owen Disney. Follow the network at Popcast Network. Check out our Facebook fan page, Popcast Network. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack or verses and the other regular segments on the network, feel free to shoot me an email, siroandisney@gmail.com. So tomorrow we'll be joined again at 8 p.m. sharp for the SmackDown portion of the Superstar Shakeup. And we'll give our thoughts. We may have a show later this week, potentially Wednesday night for the normal Wednesday show. That's to be announced. We'll see. If not, then we'll just double it up next week. Thanks to everyone that joined us tonight, listening to our reactions to everything. If you didn't get anything, if you had questions in chat, feel free to save those and we'll address them tomorrow. So in the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all we got to say about that.
3 hours down to the go.